Hello, my brave nice princesses and princesses. Welcome back to Let's Play Mystery Hotel. Last off, we came to this hotel, met our grandmother. Grandmother died. Now we're trying to find out who done it. Please hand me the cup of tea that you brought. Alright. Oh. Alright. The poison is present in the cup. You're hungry, but would be better off finding some packaged food. Look at this place. Look at this room. It's just so big. So, cat, padlock, magnifying box of candies, pyramid, mask, feather, butterfly, skull. What's with this game in pyramids? There's like so many of them. Yay, chocolates. Your grandmother was friendly with the Russian couple from room number 1. I might still have a note written by them in my room. Are you telling me I have to find that? Why can't you find it? So it looks like we need to find an iron, a star, a locket, a snowflake, and a knife. Alright, we have a turnip. Nope. I'm not putting back together. Could you please stop by our room for before breakfast? We've received a delivery of most excellent Russian tea from Magadan. I hope I pronounced that right. Please take it to me. I would. You guys can rate that. Why would? Who could have wanted Madame Sapolsky dead? Why did someone poison her? Yep, we're gonna search the Russian room very carefully. Cause in Soviet Russia, they search the room searched you carefully. Skull, tea tin, hammer, cherry, bell, parrot, bee, dog, car, pillow. I have a feeling this item is something good. Do you mind taking a fresh look? Sure. It's about 10 differences. Gross tea had lemon in it. It needs to be examined separately. I don't know why I forgot that I can move the screen. My brain just doesn't... The tea from the Russian couple's room is not poisoned. Compass, text, phone, hourglass, apple, dream catcher, pine cone, radio, feather. It is pretty handy to have that eye system in the game. Especially if you're new to hidden object games, because if you don't know what you're looking for, you can just press that. And it'll give you an idea of what you're looking for. Because when I first played hidden object games, especially with Dire Grove, I had no idea what some of the things were that the game wanted me to find. And then I would find out, and I'd be like, oh, that's a thing. So the hourglass system is pretty handy to have around. So someone has scattered postcards all throughout the hotel, huh? Interesting. I'll just speak with you private. Please come to my room. Alright. While the concierge is waiting in his room, you can take a look at the reception desk. Wow, we're gonna make him wait, are we? Alright. It's a boat. Looks like a clover, a sun, and a bird. Goody. Saplovsky had very odd acquaintances. Take, for instance, that Russian couple, very shitty people. That's what you made me come in here and tell me? Wow. You could have just told me that, like, anywhere else. I mean, all of you are shady, to be honest. None of you are innocent. You all are wringing your hands and looking nervous, like, eh. So snail, a metal chess piece. Don't know what that is, and a starfish. Alright, now we're in the conservatory. It's so pretty. Hat cage, hedgehog, can play Paris, but Lily seashell oil star vinyl record. I mean, technically, this is a cage right here, but I don't think it means that kind of cage. And that's another thing, is that sometimes the game will say to you, a cage, but and you might find a cage, but it won't be the cage that the game is talking about, which can be frustrating. There have been instances in hidden object games where there'll be two of the same thing in the room. Like, for example, it'll say hammer, you know? And there'll be, you know, the hammer we all know, and then there'll be a mallet hammer. So you kind of have to figure out which hammer that means, but sometimes it's simple. Or, what else? Like recently, like a, I don't know, house. There's a birdhouse, and then there's a tiny little figurine house. It's like, Sometimes I think it would be helpful if the game specified. But once you defined. Okay, so we just need the last fragment piece, huh? Okay. Alright. Since the concierge has mentioned the Russian couple, the room is worth checking out. We were just here! Lily Argos diving helmet, stork, scales, camomiles, seashell, jellyfish, telephone, bag. We literally were just here. I'm not complaining, I'm just baking the obvious. All right, we have an entire postcard to build now. All right. Oh, so the game's not gonna let me. All right, so there's a painting in Grandma's room. Sometimes people do heinous things for reasons known only to themselves. Please fetch me a lemon for the kitchen. I could help the investigation. Please give me a minute of your time. Let's take a seat in the drawing room. Lipstick, pistol, umbrella, dolphin, owl, star, parrot, feather, gift box. Like, I have no suspects right now in my mind, because I go by the cardinal rule of hidden object games, which is that 50% of the time, usually the first person you meet is the prime suspect. Though sometimes it can be wrong, but that's why it's a 50-50% chance. Because in most games, that's what happens. Is you'll meet somebody, they could be the very first person you talk to, like in a recent hidden expedition game, the archaeologist. Not the most recent one. I never played the most recent hidden expedition game because it apparently isn't good. Gift box. It apparently wasn't good at all. But the one about the Mayan culture, or whatever the one that was so pretty, and I enjoyed every second of it. Oh goody. Didn't the game already technically solve the puzzle for me? I'm saying technically in air quotes. But it's fine. I don't mind solving puzzles. I love solving puzzles. Okay. Your grandma was the only guest that drank tea with lemon. If the doctor needs a slice for testing, check the kitchen. Bee, saw, bucket, train, slice of lemon, fox, mouse, taurus, mask, butterfly. But yeah, sometimes you can just predict based off of what the person says that they're gonna be, you know, the bad guy. Like there was one hidden expedition game where, like, actually it's twice now, where I kind of guessed that the guy I was standing before, in my mind, I was already like, this guy's the bad guy, he has to be. It's stupidly obvious just by the way he's squinting at me, or by the way he's talking. And it turned out I was right, it was the little carp one. I have in my compilation there, I actually used a scene, the scene where he betrays us, because I was so calling it because of the way he was acting. Like you'd think after doing investigations for so long, you think that the people we're playing as would catch on eventually, these people. But I guess we use benefit of the doubt. But if it was me, I would have taken aside our buddy and been like, it's totally him. We have no evidence, but it's totally him. It's kind of just like the there was a there was a show called Harrow, and in it, one of the episodes I actually predicted correctly because I kind of knew it. Alright, there's our slice of lemon. When life gives you lemons, take a slice. In Harrow, there's an episode where girl? I think it's a girl, or was it a guy? It was either. We're crying over their loved one jumping, sitting in the ambulance. But as I watched, I was like, if I had been standing there next to Harrow, I would have nudged him and been like, I'll bet you $100 that she's the prime suspect, that she becomes the murderer, or he does. And I was right. Lemon was poisoned. Lemon's in the kitchen. It's an instant hobby for amusement for guests, but I have not been in the conservatory in 3 days. Can anyone corroborate that? Binoculars, butterfly, dice, harp, skull. But yeah, when you sit there and you think about it, you can pretty much call out who's gonna be the bad guy pretty easily. It's almost too easy sometimes to guess. But sometimes there have been hidden object games where I've been wrong. And the first person you meet is not the bad guy. We're back in the conservatory again. Jug, beetle, key, hammer, birdhouse, snail, brooch, tobacco pipe, turtle. That's a bird. Get out of my face. Move out of the way. This is a birdhouse. Actually, no, it's a cage. I'm dumb. Sorry. Anyway. But there's always going to be a 50% chance. This says there's always going to be a chance that you'll run into a pet peeve in a hidden object game. Usually it is going to be fetch quests these days. It's so annoying. Where you have perfectly competent people sending you to do all the work, and it's like, you go do this, I'm gonna be sitting here taking calls, and I'm just like, aren't you like the detective? You're the one that's supposed to be out doing field work, not me. It would be better for you to be able to explain yourself better than I could if we were caught. Okay, so we found evidence the concierge is lying. Cool. Dog, rifle, microphone, violin, camera, butterfly, syringe, 8, mass toy soldier. I mean, let's think about it, okay? The concierge has been a servant all of his life. He probably just wanted to retire or wanted to move on, but who knows? What to turn out that someone put it there? That's not an impossibility. Someone could have put it there. Microphone, butterfly, toy soldier. You look very nervous. Please give me anything that needs to be tested among the things you found. Now take a seat and tell me everything one step at a time. I don't know, truthfully. It seems too convenient to me that it's a concierge. Then again, for all I know, because that's not a gun. That's a gun. But, I mean, why did the concierge do it then? Well, I guess we'll find out. And that's the other pet peeve you're gonna find these hidden object games. is the motivations that people have to do things. I mean, sometimes their motive is to, like, save a person's life, which is all fine and dandy. Or the motive is just money. Or it's immortality, though that's pretty... When you think about it, when you severely and heavily think about it, you're gonna get tired of being alive after a while. Like, everyone does. But you would get tired of it. You won't need the handcuffs. Look, the concierge has come to us on his own. Come in and take us to Edward. Someone has just shared a very interesting theory with me. Really? Please tell me. I'd love to hear it too. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Haven't I told you that people sometimes do genius things for reasons known only to themselves? Calm down. You won't feel a thing. They really want me to download their other games. How interesting. So you see, I kind of figured it'd be the doctor. Rope guitar, bucket, penguin, birthday cake, billet ball, fan, grapes. Because, I mean... Concierge is too convenient, but a doctor? Now that's... sounds more like it. Cause the concierge is too timid to do anything too violent. Then again, we could be wrong. Those are grapes right there. As you can see, there are two grapes in the same, but they wanted a specific one. So there you go, there's proof that sometimes it can get confusing. It would have been better if it said green grapes, you know? Instead of just saying, you know, grapes, because there's two different ones in the scene. But I mean, being specific, I guess, costs more. Hourglass camera case, flamingo snake, treasure map, coffee mill, maple leaf tambourine. So, we have two suspects now. So I'm willing to bet you they're gonna turn around and tell everyone else that we actually did it. I mean, we have the most to gain. I don't know if we're like chasing after them or if we're just going in every single room to find them. I mean, because they have, you know, they have the postcards. They have the other thing that's needed. And we practically did all the work for them, trying to find, you know, the treasure. In summary, we were duped. Right. Well, when we come back, guys, more of this game. Until then, leave a like and subscribe because it's always room for more 6 video. Bye.